there and welcome to Lorena's Labyrinth today. If you're a returning visitor, welcome back, of course. If you're a newbie, thank you for visiting the channel. I hope you find content that's useful for you. Today we're looking at, I'm giving you the information about the May forecast, and just a reminder, especially if you're new to the channel and you haven't seen the other ones, a forecast or a monthly forecast is always calculated and based on your personal year number. And we calculate the personal year by adding together the sum of your day of birth plus your month of birth and plus the year of birth. So I've simplified it here by saying that yes, 2024 is the number 8. It totals 8 because we've got 2 plus 2 plus 4 equals 8. And then your personal year, of course, includes the day of birth. So if you're born on the 21st, it's going to be 2 plus 1 equals 3. For those people using the example I've got here, I've used March 25. So March 25, we have the 25th is 2 plus 5 equals 7, plus 3 for the third month equals 10. So then we add 10 to the 8, which makes for 18. And then we go 1 plus 8, because we're reducing it down to a single number, equals 9. So the personal year for somebody born on March 25th, 1985, is their personal year is a 9 in 2024. Now, the reason I outline this here is because I put chapters into the description and you don't have to go through the whole lot of them. A monthly forecast with numerology is actually generally quite brief anyway, because not a lot changes from month to month, and it's generally a more rounded thing. So what I can say before we go and look at them all individually is that for May being the 5th month of the year, it is an odd number, so therefore it's considered to be of masculine energy. So there's more activity. Now, regardless of our personal year number, we can expect May to be a little bit more actively energetic than previous months. It's a little bit more progressive and has a little bit more physical stuff happening. So let's crack on then and start looking at the numbers specifically. For those people in a personal year of 1, you can expect that the changes this month are going to bring excitement with them, because you're going to be finding more new ways of self-expressing, and this is all part of your newly developed self-confidence. And it may take some of your old friends by surprise. They may have thought that they knew you, but most of us, we only know an aspect of self and others. And the advice is, don't allow these beliefs to limit and restrict you to what they perceive you should or shouldn't be, and don't allow yourself to be locked into patterns of expected behaviours. It really is a case this month for you of to thine own self be true, naturally, not at the expense of the common good and not in an egocentric way, but in a way that allows the truth of who you are to be seen and for you to shine. So those people that are born in a personal year of 2, over the month of May, if you've been developing and using your gifts in the preceding months with wisdom and integrity, then this month will see you experiencing and feeling greater levels of freedom. You can expect to feel more confident. However, if you have wasted your power over the last months, there may be frustrations for you and moodiness. You will need to take actions to remedy this situation, because the year is half gone and you still have time to apply your intuitive gifts and wisdom this year. So better sooner as opposed to later. So for those people that are in a personal year of 3, this month being May is going to be an exciting month. Your mind and thinking processes have been expanding over the previous months, and you may now actually be starting to feel a little bit euphoric and lightness in your heart, shall we say. I like to call it the heart starts to sing. It is time though now for a little bit of heightened thoughtfulness and consideration of your loved ones, because you may have been neglecting them over the previous months with your energy having been focused in other directions over this time frame. And so it's now time to address that and maintain the direction of energy that you were doing over the previous months, but at the same time create that space and take advantage of any opportunities to demonstrate your care and regard for those people that you love and value and want to keep in your life. If you're in a personal year of 4, the month of May is a time to release and let go. there is freedom attached to letting go of the old to create the space for the new. It's very liberating. It's time, the recommendation for you is it's time to do a spring clean of your wardrobe and any decluttering that you might need to do in your house. You might have been doing some hoarding and hanging on to stuff that you don't need to have. Because the alternative is if you don't clear out this space, then there's a risk of you starting to feel burdened. And you will notice that as you start to shed the limitation and the clutter at home and in the workplace, it's going to have this follow-on impact for your spiritual and emotional state. You'll start to feel lighter and brighter. And this month might want, or the month of May might see you wanting to take a vacation. And this is part of reducing any stress and hyperactivity in your mind. You might be thinking too much. So yes, it's time to do the declutter, the unburdening, and create some peace for yourself. And that doesn't mean you have to go out alone. That could be going on a holiday with your family. So if you're in a personal year of 5, May for these people is going to see potentially a desire to experience personal freedom, because the energy of the 5 is about freedom. So there may be a desire within to go and live away from the rat race if you're not already living in the country areas. This is because the outdoors is going to give a greater sense of personal freedom. It helps a person to relax. Of course, moving away from the rat race isn't necessarily an option, so you would be encouraged to spend some time outdoors in nature. For the 5 as well, over this May month and into the next ones as well, love is set to feature strongly in your personal life. And by that I mean you're going to be, based on the energy, there's going to be opportunity to experience love. And the advice is to be open to receiving and expressing love yourself. So that is, make a positive choice or a personal choice and affirm to yourself that you're open to the giving and receiving of love, and that will pave the way to your greater experience. So for those people in a personal year of 6, it's actually quite a simple message for you this month. Confidence is increasing. Obviously, whatever you've been doing over the last couple of months, you're starting to build confidence in yourself, your own abilities, and you're advised to keep on track. But at the same time, mind your ego. Be a little bit watchful. Be aware that it's beneficial to be mindful and sensitive to the feelings of others. You're doing great. Just remember, keep your ego in check, because unless you can keep that ego in check, there is a risk of self-sabotage. So it's finding that balance, retaining your humility, being humble, but still carrying that internal sense of pride at your achievements, because you are doing well. You just don't need to shout it to the world, I guess is the best way of explaining it. So for those people in a personal year of 7, there's always a risk associated with the 7 that people will sacrifice stuff that they don't need to sacrifice. And this is the case whether you're a ruling 7 or not. The fact that you're in a personal year of 7 is a reminder that there can be sacrifice and loss. However, you don't need to. I would imagine, based on the energy and forecast of May, that you've probably been denying yourself an opportunity of showing your more loving side to those people around you. So the recommendation for this month is, permit yourself this greater level of freedom of expression. Show your more loving side. Love life is the feature of this month. If you're open to the giving and receiving of love, you can expect to experience a greater stability in the home front and find yourself in a more loving environment, because love life is definitely the feature of this month, and that includes with partners or with children. For those of you in a personal year of 8, May is going to be another exciting month of opportunities for you, especially if they're related to finances. Once again, of course, you're advised to not neglect your family in the pursuit of your material goals. You have been gaining financial independence over the year, or the energy has supported this, and this energy is set to continue for this month. If you've experienced any barriers to this, take a look, reflect on where the opportunities were and where you didn't take advantage of them, and how you can change that now. Rather than find the barriers, look for the solutions would be the advice of this year, because there's no reason There's no energetic barriers is the best way to explain it, to financial abundance and income coming into your life over the month of May. But just a reminder, don't neglect your family. Keep that balance there, work-life balance. And the last one for the month, or for this video, of course, is those people in a personal year of 9. So if you're in a personal year of 9, May is a time to pay extra attention, once again, to loved ones and family. You have had success over the previous months, and this may have led you to neglect them. Now, this is the month for taking that extra mile to let your friends and family know just how much you value and appreciate them. And this can be a gift to them with your time, some uplifting words, and also it's now time to trust your judgment. There are rewards, including rewards for yourself as the giver of goodwill. So just remember, no harm in being generous of spirit. So, my friends, there's your May forecast. Now, I'm really interested to hear how the other forecasts worked out for you. Did they resonate for you? Because this is also part of my growth and understanding of numbers too. So, one, I want to know that the information that I give to people is fairly accurate and reliable. But the other thing is too, if I can get some feedback on how it's actually panned out, that helps me to develop a greater understanding of the numbers, for want of a better word. So please do make comments. Feel free to make comments. If it didn't resonate, if it didn't work out at all, just let me know. Just say, well, it didn't happen for me, or this one resonated for me, because that obviously is better for myself and my ego. If you write down, actually it worked, it was true. Spot on the money is always a good one. I love that. But anyway, for today, I'm going to say thank you very much for your time. Have a wonderful May, and I'll catch you on the next video. Of course, we load new videos every Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and I do the Sunday yarning. If you've got specific questions or anything like that, leave a comment under a video, and if I don't respond to it directly, I will respond to it in the yarning video on a Sunday. And from there, I'm going to say, if you like the content, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. I say thank you very much, because that will help us out with the algorithm. One day I might be able to have interactive conversations with people, but in the meantime, for now, I'm going to say thank you very much for being part of my journey. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye for now.